Hi everybody, welcome. Tammy from Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. Today we are in the YouTube corner in my office sewing room where I do the videoing and also where I do the sewing for Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. Thank you guys for stopping by. Today's video is going to be a knitting podcast, episode 28. I have a lot to go over, guys. I've got so many new places we're going to be, and I've got quite a few bags to show. I have a finished object, and I've gotten some progress done on my current WIPs. Haven't started anything new yet. Got a couple of things I want to start and cast on, so we might get them done. We'll see. Trying to get kind of my needles cleaned off a little bit and getting some projects put on the needles that are going to be easy projects to do while I am at my shows, retreats, wherever I'm going to be over the next month and a half. So if you guys are interested in finding out where we're going to be, stick around. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I appreciate every one of you who stops by each week and watches my videos. And for those of you who this might be the very first video you're seeing, welcome. Excuse me, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. For those of you who might not have subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. It does benefit me by you subscribing to my channel. Also, as I said on my last podcast, we are coming up on our 2-year anniversary. March 20th will be our 2 years of doing this podcast on YouTube, and I'm absolutely loving it. But I am so close to being 500 subscribers. So I'm kind of hoping that before I get to my 2-year anniversary, I will have 500 subscribers. Also, I am going to be doing some sort of a promotional thing for my 500 subscribers / 2-year anniversary. So more information for that will be coming on probably the 2-year anniversary podcast that I do. I will put out the information for what I'm looking for that type of thing. But yeah, that is what we are doing for that. Guys, I will put my links down below for if you guys don't follow me on Instagram and YouTube. I also do a lot of content on both of those two platforms. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me and know what all we're doing, where we're at, I post more on those two platforms than I do here on YouTube. I do get YouTube out weekly. But as far as doing shorts and stuff like that, that's not something I get to do a lot of. I'm pretty busy during the day working at my full-time job, and then when I'm done work, I usually jump right into sewing, and by the time I'm done sewing at night, I just want to sit and relax and not really do anything else. And usually sitting and relaxing is adding things into the website and all that kind of stuff. So the work never really ends. So it's easier for my phone to just quickly upload something into Instagram, YouTube, than it is, or Instagram and Facebook, than it is to go in and do YouTube. Takes a little bit longer for YouTube, and sometimes I just don't have the time to wait. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't add extra stuff into YouTube. But I'm really going to try to start adding a little bit more stuff into YouTube as much as I can. Doing some shorts here and there. I did them in the summertime a little bit easier. It stays light longer. I'm able to get outside and do some things. So once it starts getting nicer out and I'm outside a little bit more, I might be able to do a couple of shorts here and there, which will be fun. I enjoy doing them. Letting you guys know what's going on, where I'm at, that type of thing. So, yeah, I will put my links down below, so if you want to follow me there. If you guys have not subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel, and also hit that thumbs up button and ring the bell. The notification will allow you to know when a new video gets put out for me. So, okay, so let's get into our updates. We have a lot of stuff going on, so let's get into it. Okay, so we usually, with our updates for this, we always go through and update the website, what we have new into the website. I am trying to get, I need for, and when you get to the life, where we're going to be section of this, you'll know why my goal here is coming up. I have a goal of doing at least 25 to 30 bags a week, new bags a week, to get them into the website. I need around 300 bags in stock before the middle of next month. We've got a lot going on, and I need to be ahead of the game in doing certain things. So that's where we're at this point in time. Really doing actually pretty good at getting what we need. But I will show you the line of bags that I have right now that I did last week, and the new ones that are coming this week. We have another 25 bags ready cut out. I got them cut out yesterday. I usually try to get them cut out Saturday, Sunday, and then get them sewn Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, get them videoed on Thursday and into the website by Friday, and then it starts all over again. So that's where I'm at with doing the bags. It's just, I don't know what to say. It just keeps going. Until I hit my mark, that's what we're going to have to do. But let me show you some bags that we have. One of my accounts that I have to ship bags to on Friday requested some animal print bags, dog, cat type bags. So I ended up finding this really cute material. It is like a denim blue background with teal colored paw prints and bones on there. And then I paired it with the teal on the inside. Of course, the new Notions bags are going to be pretty fabric on the inside and the top, and then just solid on the outside, sorry, pretty fabric on the back and the top, and then inside the vinyl is just going to be a solid color. Or if it happens to be where there's two solid colors. Now you'll see one, like my dog print, or the dog ones. This one, it has the dog bones on the inside. So I'll put the lighter material on the inside of that. But this is basically, you know, it's not a solid, but this is what I line the inside of this dog bag with. So we have these in the shop, of course, this one, and then this really cute one here. And then we have this here, and it's black with a pinky orange, or a pinky red paw print, like a periwinkle blue and orange, and then I paired it with orange. I just thought that looked really nice, brought it out in color. Really happy with that. We've got some more of the vintage Corel wear bags in the shop. These went really fast the last time I had them in, and somebody said to me, oh, I really like those bags, but could you do a different color than yellow, because I'm not fond of yellow. So I pulled the burgundy, and we added burgundy with those. Of course, we still got some of the gold ones, but yeah, I did some burgundy ones. So those are all the Notions bags. There's Notions bags to match almost every bag that I put out. Almost, not always, but almost. I try to, but not everybody likes the Notions bags, and not everybody gets them. So here is one of the, this is a small snap Corel, vintage Corel wear with the burgundy. I lined it with the light mint green color. It's got the key tag on the inside. Of course, you have your wristlet on the outside, and of course my tag as well. And this is a small snap. We have again another Corel one. This is a medium snap. This has got the gold on the bottom. And then I paired it with a light, like a baby blue on the inside. Of course, it's got a key tag in there. My tag on the outside, and of course a wristlet as well on the outside. And this again is a medium snap. Most of the bags that I'm doing right now are small snap, small drawstring, medium snap, medium drawstring. Those seem to be the ones I was the most out of, and the ones that sell the best when I am shipping them to other places. Every now and then I do sell some of the bigger ones, but a lot of times the ones that sell the best are these smaller ones. Now this is one of the navy blue with the mint colored paw prints and dog bones. And I did solid on the outside of these. And then of course that like mint green on the inside. And this is a small snap. This is a just dogs with bones. Then I paired it with the bone material on the inside. This happens to be a small drawstring. We got black brown drawstrings in this. Of course, it's lined on the inside with the bone material. A nice key tag in there, and then of course a nice decent sized bottom. These are nice sock bags for a one shawl, one skein project. They'll easily fit 2 full skeins of yarn in there, and pretty tall. I've used these multiple times for my 2 at a time socks, because that has, usually I carry 4 balls with my 2 at a time socks. I have 2 balls of the mini skeins that I use for my contrast heel toes cuff, and then I have my 100-gram skein caked into 2 50-gram skeins. And so usually I have 4 skeins of yarn with a magic loop needle in here, a notions pouch in this, and I still have a little room. So yeah, this is my go-to bag for when I am doing socks, and it also is really good for when you're doing a 1 skein shawl project. It holds that skein of yarn, and then the project can go right inside the bag with it. So this is a small drawstring. We have a medium drawstring. Of course, this is in our dog paw, or our paw print. Can be, it looks like there might be cats and dogs in there. Paw prints, and of course it's paired with the orange, and it's got the key tag on the inside of it. There it is, key tag right there on the inside. The drawstrings are black. Nice wide bottom. This is a medium. This will easily hold 3 to 4 skeins of yarn. So a nice 2 skein shawl. I've had, I think right now I have my Rocket Tee, which has got 2 skeins of yarn, 2 100-gram cakes of yarn in the thing, and my Rocket t-shirt in there with the notions pouch, and I still have plenty of room inside of one of these bags to have that. So that's how big those ones are. So those are the ones that are actually in the website from last week. Multiple sizes of each. I have, of each of these patterns, I have a small snap, small drawstring, medium snap, medium drawstring, and 4 notions pouches I got for all of these fabrics. With the vintage Corel, I got only 2 of the yellow, but I got 4, I think, of the, some of them are solid. I did do some solid ones, so it's just solid Corel where there's no color, and then you just have either burgundy or maybe the blue on the inside, excuse me. But yeah, there's quite a few of these in the shop, and 5 or 6 notions pouches for the Corel. One of the new bags that I'm getting to put out, I had one of these last year. I made one, it sold. I only had made one, and then I had an order for one, and I made that one for somebody. And it's just, it's real summery print. It's, you know, beachy themed. It's got your turtle, your seahorses, and shells, starfish, and some coral. It's just a nice beachy bag. This is a small drawstring. It's got white. Are they off-white? Those are off-white. off-white drawstrings on it. And of course, I have a little notions. It's got that marine color blue, really bright ocean type blue on there. And then it's got that on the back. Oh, I might be going too high. Let's go there. I tend to get a little high, and I don't know, have my camera in the same spot every time, but I tend to put things different. But yeah, so that's really pretty. I ended up putting it with the green zipper just to pull out some of the green that is in this as well. But yeah, I've got a couple of these that are going in the shop. Like I said, when I've put them in, they've sold right away, or I had a custom order for them and they were gone. One of the other ones that I'm going to get in the shop is some of these rain barrels with the grapes. I've had a couple of requests for these. I'm actually going to, some of them are going to have the grapes on the bottom, but I'm going to do a lot of just wine barrels on the outside and grapes on the inside, or wine bottles that I have on the top of that are going to be on the outside of some bags, and then the grapes will be on the inside of some bags. So those are coming. That's this week's project, along with these, and then some flowers. I've got some flower bags I wanted to get put up so that you guys have them in the shop. These are available in the shop now. So today is, sorry, I didn't say that, is February 19th. I usually try to post on our video on Monday so that I have a good portion of the week to get it edited and get it uploaded for Sunday. Yeah, that's just what works for me. I have too much going on the end of the week and trying to rush to get things edited and posted. It just, I don't need that much stress. So I try to do it early in the week so that I have plenty of time to get it edited and uploaded into the website. So these are actually, these ones have already been on the website. They were live last week, last Sunday, even though I did not have them done until this week. But they were live last Sunday, along with all the other ones that were on last Sunday's video. These ones will be live this week by the time this video airs, with the grape ones, with the flower ones that I have going. So that's my next set to get those done this week. Like I said, I'm trying to do 25 to 30 bags a week and get them put in. I have my 30 cut out for this week, so hopefully we'll get them in. We are getting close to our 300 that we need. We're like at 220, 230, something like that. And we have a little over 50 yet to go. So we're doing good. We'll get there. We have a couple more weeks. So if I can get minimum 25 bags done each week, I'll be doing good. But if you guys want any of these bags, they're on the website. They might be going off because I am going to be shipping a ton of bags to different places, as I will tell you when we get into our life section where we're going to be. So that is it for the bag update. I do have one finished object. So let's get into that. Well, as you guys have noticed, I am in a new sweater, which is a totally different new day. When I got to editing my video, I realized that I totally didn't even hit play on my camera to do my one and only finished object. So let's talk about that. So it is my hat that I was working on. I got it finished. Love it. Now I have another matching set with a hat and a cowl. This was just some leftover yarn from the cowl that I was doing. Really nice. Love the color of the yarn. And I now have a new hat. Okay, so we have our WIPs. Let's talk about those. First one is going to be our daily knit shawl. We're working on it. We're getting it there. It's a lot, guys. I didn't think it was going to be as intense as it is. It's a lot. I'm 3 days behind right now. I do love doing all the new stitches and learning the new stitches. But yeah, we've got we're into the purple. We were just starting the purple, I think, last time. We're in the purple still. We've got a lot of purple left to go to put in here. So we're going to be in purple for a little bit. I'm ready for a color change, but I'm not cutting that purple until, I'm not cutting it. We're using it till it's done. But that is my daily knit shawl. It is going really good. I am 3 days behind. I just started the 16th. I was caught up. And yeah, then I got behind. I planned on coming up here Saturday morning because this is something I do in my office only when I'm in a meeting that I don't have to talk or pay attention to a PowerPoint presentation. I can sit and knit. So there's a lot of meetings that I'm in that, you know, everybody else is talking about things and I just need to be informed. And they'll put a presentation up, but it's just like a itinerary so that I know what everybody's talking about. So it's not something that I have to actually physically read and pay attention to a spreadsheet or a PowerPoint. So I can work on that. I haven't had any of those in a couple of days. And I was planning on coming up here into my office over the weekend and sitting here for an hour and doing Saturday and Sunday. It didn't happen. I got carried away on doing something else and I just never picked it up. And that's what happens. I don't pick it up and then I'm 3 days behind. We'll get there. But that's where that is. We are working on it. We're getting, at least we're not a month behind. We're only a couple of days behind. We're doing good. You know, I was figuring I was going to be months behind and not really staying ahead of it, but we're doing pretty good. We're staying pretty much right up to par. A couple of days behind is nothing. Okay, so my next one is going to be my Easy V. I have been working on this. This is where the tag is where I was. I did 4 rows, which is basically 2 rounds. 4 rows. One of my rows is an increase row. The next row is just a knit row. So every time I stop when I'm done with my knit row. So I know when I start, I'm doing an increase row. I had to do that for myself. Otherwise, I never knew if I was on an increase row or a regular knit row. I couldn't tell because the make one right, make one's left. I wasn't able to decide if they were a new one or an old one. I just didn't know. So this is what makes it easy for me to do, is to follow that by doing, making sure that every time I do one, I do 2 rows. Not getting very far because there's 200 stitches on here right now. And I think by the time I'm done, I'm going to have 230. I am maybe 216. 216 because I'm on row 8 and I only need 2 more rows. So yeah, there's like 200 right now, or 208. I'll have 200, I think, because I have 16 more stitches to put on. Something like that. There's over 200. It takes a long time to go around. And to, you know, do your make ones every time you go around. There's, like I said, there's 8 make ones each round. So each round I go around, I'm adding 8 stitches on. And then the next round I knit everything. So to do 2 rows for me, I need at least 45 minutes to sit down and do the 2 rows. Once I get that ribbing done, those next 2 rows or 4 rows done, I will be on the actual color work part of the shawl, and it's all just knit. It's a couple of rows of just knitting before I add color work. I think it's 2 rounds of just knitting with this green before I start adding the color work. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the color work. The color work wasn't so terrible for me that I couldn't work it with talking to people. I mean, I had my tablet out and working it, but I didn't have an issue with the color work the last time. Once you did the first round, the next round, you figured it out. They were pretty easy to follow patterns. It was kind of a repeat of that. So I didn't really have too much of an issue with that. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with my Easy V, really trying to get this to the point that it's going to be into the color work. And then after the color work, which the color work isn't a lot and it doesn't take that long. It seemed, the last time I did it, it seemed the color work went quite fast. And then I'm just in the body of the yarn of the sweater, just knitting in the round. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Really looking forward to getting that to the point of color work and kind of like a NASCAR project, just being able to just knit it around. Okay, the third one is my rocket tee. I've gotten a lot done on this, guys. Let me show you here where I am. That's where I was. Where is it? Right here. It keeps full. There he is. Right there's where I was. And that's how much I've done. That's quite a bit. And this already has 230 stitches on it. And it's going to go to 310. So it's getting quite a bit bigger. And here again, this was a 4-row repeat. I thought I was so close to connecting it. And then I found out I had to do 8 more rounds. Yeah, that's how I thought. But each round of this was a 4-row repeat, and I needed to do 10 of them. Once I got the 10 done, I needed to do rows 3 and 4 8 more times. So now I'm on the 8 rows of just 2. And that'll jump me up to like 310 stitches to be able to have this going. But yeah, once I do that, I'll be able to get that connected in the round. And once I do that, it will be a pretty easy project to take anywhere and just knit on it as much as I can. But I hardly have put a dent into my first cake of yarn that I have, and I have a whole other one. So I'm hoping I will have enough. The size that I picked said that I wasn't going to have enough of the yarn, but I figure I do the top, the collar, the sleeves before I do the body. I can always shorten the body if I needed to do less ribbing or whatever. And I could always put a solid color on the ribbing on the bottom if I ran out. That would be the last. And if there happened to be, I don't believe there's any ribbing or any type of cuff on the sleeve. If there was, I could always put a little bit of another color on the sleeves to do that. So I wasn't too worried about running out of the yarn because I have options to be able to do a couple of different things. But that's where I'm at with that. Got a lot of project done, a lot done on that, getting that there. The next thing is my Sweet Mountain wrap. Of course, it's in my little wrist bag. And I'm using my Cornbread and Honey scrappy cake that I have. Absolutely love these scrappy cakes. I cannot wait to go to her shop and see if she has any new ones to pick from. But this keeps getting caught here. I didn't get a lot done on this. As you can see, it's kind of blends in. It's a purple stitch marker here. It kind of blends in, but did a little bit. Didn't get a ton done on it, but yeah, it's just this pattern. I was kind of hoping, I like the way it looks, but a lot of patterns, you do a pattern on the right side and on the wrong side, it's just kind of like purl across. This one, you're doing back in pattern. So you're doing pattern on both sides. So it's a lot of reading your pattern It's not just purl on the way back. It's, you know, purl, yarn over, purl two together, that type of thing all the way across. But yeah, I love the colors. I love how it is knitting out, and then the two colors of purple on the top. And then I get to go back into this really pretty color with the fluorescent yellow there. I actually love that. Get that going. But yeah, working on that. I really love the colors. It's really springy looking. I want to get that done so I can start wearing it, because I do wear a lot of shawls. And now's the time when it's a little cool. You can put a vest on and you can have a shawl and you can be warm. But yeah, that's where I'm at with those. That's all the WIPs I have. I have not cast on anything new. Still have not casted on for my Tunisian cowl that I want to cast on. I was going to try to do that this weekend, just didn't get a chance to. Hopefully I get a chance to do it this coming weekend. That would help. But yeah, that's where we're at with all that. So let's get into where we're going to be. Okay, so now where we're going to be for the next couple of months. We've got a lot going on. This weekend, I said today is May 19th. May 19th. Wow, where'd that come from? February 19th, we, by this weekend, I am shipping my bags to Busy Stix in Lafayette, California for the Bay Area Yarn Crawl, which is March 15th through the 24th. My bags are going to be out there in California for that yarn crawl. So if you guys are in the area, stop on by, check out the bags, check out her wonderful shop. There's a ton of other stores that are in this yarn crawl. Support them. If you are in that area, support them. They do so much prep to get ready for these yarn crawls. They have no idea how many patrons, customers they're going to have through this whole week to 10 days that they're doing these yarn crawls. Any of these places that do them, they don't know what they're going to get into. They don't know how many people they're going to have. So if you guys are out and about and you're able to support any of these, stop on by. They would love to see you, for you to shop in their store. And it's a good place and chance to support some small local yarn stores. There is a number of them on here. I don't know all. I will put the information for the Bay Area Yarn Crawl down in my notes below, along with Busy Stix information for all of her her website and all of that. She is definitely going to have a lot of stuff. She, and I talked to Marcy, she's got a ton of other people coming in for trunk shows and that kind of stuff. All of the places out there, almost every one of them has a trunk show of some sort coming into their shop. So if you're looking to find and see certain things, check the website out, see the stores that they have. A lot of them have a list on their website of the trunk shows and the times of the trunk shows that they're having. Check them out. There's so many that you guys can support, and it is a wonderful thing to be able to support local businesses. And if you are in Busy Stix and you consider buying a bag, thank you. You will be supporting another small business along with Busy Stix as that small business by supporting people that are doing the trunk shows. You'll be supporting two small businesses at one time, which is greatly appreciated on both ends of the spectrum there. So that is the first place we're going to be, and our bags are going to be in Busy Stix for almost a month. She wanted to get them early to see how they sold with her actual regular customers, and then she would have them for the yarn crawl itself. And like I said, the yarn crawl goes from March 15th to March 24th, and they will be at least there till March 24th. She might keep them to the end of the month. Who knows? We don't know. We haven't talked that much further. It depends. If she has a ton left over, she might keep them. If she doesn't have anything, then she doesn't have anything. She might be like, okay, we sold out. We're doing good. I'd be happy. But yeah, so that's first place we're going to be. That weekend, I'm also going to be doing a trunk show locally here at a retreat that we are going to in my area. So I will be personally at a retreat here and doing a little bit of a trunk show for that. The next week, the 16th, I will be at March 16th. I will be at Cornbread Honey on that Saturday celebrating her birthday. She is, I think it's 9, I think she said. If it's not, I will run it across the thing, but I think she said they will be 9 this year. It's either 7 or 9, but I think it's 9 this year. And yeah, I am going to Painesville, Ohio, to Cornbread and Honey to celebrate her birthday with them, sitting and just spending the day there. If you guys are out and about, stop by. She would love to have any of you guys in her little shop. She's got the cutest little yarn shop that I've ever seen. She's so friendly. There's so much to look at, so much stuff in that store. And of course my bags are there as well, and I will be there during the day, sitting there, knitting, chatting with everybody. It's going to be a good time. And so if you guys are out and about and you want to support another local business, stop in. She would love to have the support. She does, I believe it's closed now. It might not be closed. I'll have to check. But she has a birthday, I think it might be closed. She has a birthday box that she had put out. But if it's not, I will run it across the bottom of the screen here. If it is still available, I will let you guys know, and the link will be down below. But she has a birthday box that she's doing for celebrating their birthday. So that is March 16th that I will be in Painesville, Ohio. The next weekend, I believe, is the 23rd. I think it's 23rd, the next weekend. I will be in, and if it's not the next weekend, March 23rd, I will be in Clinton, Tennessee at Clinch River Yarn Company. I am going to be doing an in-person trunk show there. I will ship new bags to them. They carry a line of my bags already. They carry some in their store. I will ship them some new bags so that they have a new display of bags in there. But I will physically be in the store on March 23rd for an in-person trunk show. So any of you that are in Clinton, Tennessee, and would love to stop in on a Saturday and sit and knit with me and talk and chat, I would love to see you, meet you. I'm looking forward to getting to reintroduce myself to both Robin and Sandy, and possibly maybe get a tour of Robin's dye studio. I know she dyes upstairs. That would be fun if I could possibly get a tour of the dye studio. We'll see. Maybe that'll be part of my video for that week, is to do a dye studio tour. Who knows? We will see what comes when we're down there. But that's where we're going to be on March 23rd. April 5th, we will have our bags in Ohio at the Artful Yarn, and they will be there till April 13th. And on April 13th, I will physically be in the store for a trunk show that day. So if you are in Ohio at the Artful Yarn, and I believe they're in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. So if you are in that area and want to stop over to say hello, to sit with me and knit for the day, I would love to meet you there. So those are the next 4 places we're going to be. And the last place we're going to be that I have 2 more places that we've gotten into. The next place for yarn store is April 27th. We are going to be at Maggie Valley Yarn Company in North Carolina, in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. We will not be doing an in-person trunk show there. We will have our bags there on local yarn store day. And then she is keeping them through their yarn crawl that they have from May 7th to May 12th. I don't know. I think it is the Western North Carolina yarn crawl, I think is what it is, but I'm not sure. I will put the name of the yarn crawl that they have for that on the screen here. But yeah, we're going to have our bags there. So that is the last yarn store I have set in stone at the moment. A lot of other ones are work in progress. For local spots, I just got into our local leaf market here in Erie, Pennsylvania. So we will be there starting June 15th. Every other Saturday. We will be there till the end of September. Looking forward to that. Enjoyed doing those, seeing people, getting to talk to all of you guys. So if you are local, please stop out at those events and I'll be there. We will have those. But those are the last ones that I have in stone, signed up for, and ready to go for the next 2 months that we have going on. So we are busy. And like I said, as you know, that is why I'm ramping up to get as many bags done as I possibly can, because being in Tennessee for Clinch River, when we come back from Tennessee, I have to have bags ready to go to the Artful Yarn for a week there. So I really needed to have a bunch of bags set and ready to go so that I could just pack bags and send them to different places. And when I come back from vacation, I will be behind the 8 ball again. Of course, you know, after I'm done from vacation, I have to start my full-time job, and it's just trying to get bags and stuff. So I just really wanted to get myself in a good shape so that I had a bunch of bags to be able to ship to all of these different places, a little variety here and there. But that's what we're at with everything to go. So that's why you guys realize I have to get 25 bags done a week, or at least 25 bags done a week for the next 3 to 4 weeks to be on my goal to be able to send bags to all of these places. I know at the trunk shows that I do in Pennsylvania here and going to Clinch River, I probably won't, for the week, I won't be selling 100 bags at each of those places. And I know that, and that's okay. But I need to give myself a range so that I had enough bags to send different places here and there. So that's where we're at, being able to do this. We've got so much stuff going on, and it's turning out to be a busy spring and trying to get everything done. So, and I've talked about this before. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a weekly podcast going up. We don't know. I might not be doing a podcast for the week of Easter Sunday. I don't know. We will be out of town the week before. I don't know. I just don't know if we're going to get it done. We'll see what we are going to be able to do. I might be able to get it done. I might be able to get it edited and do all that kind of stuff. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that's my plan, to be able to do something here and there. Maybe I can do something quick, little short burst of something, like I said, at Clinch River, to be able to put out there. Who knows? We'll see what's going on. If there's not going to be a video for the week of Easter, I will let you guys know. I will put it out. We'll put a short thing in the community that there'll be no video this week. We'll see. We've got to see where we're at and how things are going. But yeah, I do enjoy these, and like I said, we are coming up on our 2-year anniversary, and I'm looking forward to another year of being able to do these videos. I love it. I can't wait till spring, summer gets here, where I can start doing some gardening and that kind of videos, I do like doing those and talking and showing my garden tours. Those I do like, and I'm looking forward to doing that again this year. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.